Hello everybody and welcome back to the Jordan Marie Organics YouTube channel. I'm Bruce and today's a very exciting day because we're finally going to get our hands dirty in the soil and sow some seeds. Today we'll be sowing some radishes, some beets, as well as some carrots, and we'll also be transplanting some lettuce and spinach as well as some red onions. All right everybody, the first thing I need to do is rake back some of this mulch so we can get down to the soil before we start sowing our seeds. All right, everybody, we're going to start with our radishes. We're going to start them about 2 inches apart and 1/2 inch deep. And here's what the little radish seeds look like here. Put our little sign in. Now, I've never grown radishes before, so I am looking forward to this for the first time. Try some in our salads. Be really good. Okay. When these are getting ready to harvest, I'll get ready to go ahead and start planting some more radishes in a different spot and so on, do some rotations. That way we have a continuous harvest. And I'll do the same thing with the beets and the carrots as well. So here we'll do the beets. Make sure we stick our little sign in there. And I can already tell, pro tip, when I'm done sowing these seeds and what have you, these signs are here. Got to take a photo on my phone because Jordan Marie, of course, is probably going to come through and pull all the signs up. So as a double feature, not only do I have the video footage, but I'll have on my phone a snapshot of where I planted everything in case these get pulled up. You never know. All right, so the Burpee's Golden Beet, I'm going to try some of these. Never grown beets before either. We're trying a lot of firsts in our garden this year. And here's what the golden beet seeds look like. It's pretty cool. These also are supposed to be planted about 2 inches apart and 1/2 inch deep. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now for our carrots. Carrot seeds are really small and they're not supposed to be very deep at all. And I had a few successes with carrots in the past, not many. This year I'm really going to try. I will be trying them in different areas in the raised beds. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to kind of almost like broadcast them a little bit, you know what I mean? And what I'll do is I'll end up thinning these out to give the carrots enough space to grow. You don't want to crowd them, but at the same time, because they were so temperamental, this is a different variety I'm trying. So because they were so temperamental for me in the past, I'm just going to put quite a few in here. And again, that's what the carrot seeds look like, just so you know, very small. I'm not worried about overdoing it at this point with the carrots, so we'll go ahead and put our carrot sign in. Now for the carrots, like I said, they don't need to be deep at all. And the important thing about the carrots is you're supposed to keep the soil very moist at all times. Since they're so close to the surface, you can't let it dry out. So the benefit of our raised bed enclosures does help to keep the humidity levels high. It keeps the soil from drying out, but I will still need to stay on top of it big time to make sure that the carrot seeds and the soil stay nice and moist for germination. All right, we'll go ahead and cover up these beet and radish seeds. God, it feels so good to be out here in the garden, nice sunshine. Temperature's supposed to drop a little bit here over the next couple of days, but it's supposed to warm right back up. It's about 50 some degrees today, which is just absolutely nice. The sunshine obviously makes it too. Feels so good out here. And just, you know, generally for all of my raised beds, I try to do the square foot garden method. I do modify it a little bit, and you'll see that throughout the growing season. All right, everybody, so we have our Seed Savers lettuce mix here. We're gonna do some Johnny Seed Encore lettuce here, which I'm gonna put the seedlings in here. I'm also gonna plant some seeds directly in here, and then I'm also going to sow some green onions next to that. So let's get started. Cool thing about growing your own lettuce, well, any of your own vegetables, is you know what you're growing. You know how you grow it. You know what's in your soil. If you use any fertilizers, you know what fertilizers you're using. And we don't use any synthetic fertilizers in any of our raised beds, and we're not going to use any in our containers or pots, anything like that. We're going to use organic fertilizers if we have to. Trying to get away from a lot of that stuff that's sprayed on all the produce at the grocery stores, which I'm sure you all can understand and appreciate. Jordan Marie, being a 2-year-old, you know, she's like most, she's not very keen on her vegetables, so hopefully by having vegetables in the garden that she can help out with and harvest and stuff, she'll hopefully want to eat what she picks. So that's one of my goals for this garden. Now what we're going to do is the same Encore mix that we transplanted here. I'm actually going to put some seeds in here, and I am going to put them closer together here. Getting some of these mixed seeds out there. One thing I like about some of these seeds packets that you buy, I know Seed Savers Exchange does the same thing. This glue area right here, you can reseal your seeds. It's so helpful. A lot of the other seed companies don't do that, so you have to either put a piece of tape on there or something like that, because if you don't, all the seeds will just spill right out in whatever container you got it on. It'll be horrible, and you don't want to go through that. So glue on the flaps of the packets are so helpful. And like I said, see here, Seed Savers Exchange, same thing, so very helpful. So we'll get some green onions now. Oh, good. I see this decent size. Good deal. So we'll just be putting these bad boys in here. Now, I've always had a lot of easy success with green onions, and we go through a lot of green onions. We go through a lot of green onions. I put it in salads. We make a lot of Mexican food here at home, so we go to town on green onions. Say hello.
Hello. Mama.
You ready to plant some red onions? Yay, you excited?
Yay!
Okay. All right, everybody, so we have our red onions here that we started in the basement, which we do have a video for. Please check that out. We are going to transplant some of these right now into our raised bed. And Jordan Marie, you're going to help me, aren't you? Yeah, all right. Let me dig a little hole, and then you help me put the onions in here, okay? Let me dig a little hole first, okay? You watch. See, we got to dig right here. Go, and then we got to, okay. A little more. Okay, now stop. I got to put an onion in there. Wait for Dada, and then I'll let you dig the next one. Wait for Dada. Wow. Then we gotta push it down like that, right? Then we gotta move the dirt back around it, like that. So it's nice and happy, right? Okay. Right up here we go. Boop, push down, lift up a little bit like that. There we go. Okay. All right, everybody, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. As always, keep gardening, keep learning, and have fun.
Bye-bye. Mama.